Hello my friends, and welcome back to the show that never ends. I'm Rod with you, and what I'm showing you right now is a government mule poster, and this was VLCT from Mike on Jambon vinyl. If you could see, this is 91 of 225 limited edition concert poster. And this is a very, very cool poster that Mike was kind enough to send me. And he sent me this about a week ago. I haven't shown it yet, but I feel you got to show VCOT. That's kind of like a fuck you when you don't bother even showing it in one of your videos. I dig that poster, and it looks really great there with Jerry Garcia. And this artwork from an LP a friend of mine, Crow, made me. And anyway, this is a contest entry for Mike on Jambon vinyl. It's his history contest. And I'm going to start off with some old, I'm going to do the history of music, kind of. Some Hank Williams Sr. Excuse the lighting if that's poor. Take my glasses off so I could actually see what I'm doing. And no one gets out of this world alive. Hank Williams. These are the old 78s. Way back in the day, the 78s. Very cool. And one of these is actually a UK pressing, which is really cool. Hank Williams, Howlin' at the Moon, backed with I Can't Help It. Some more Hank. This one needs cleaning desperately. I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry. Backed with My Bucket's Got a Hole in It. And the very talented Etta James. Let me see if I can't find that. Here are my fingers. We don't need my fingers in the video. The one with the UK pressing. Here we go. Can you see it? Made in England. And those were from the 1940s. That's part of music history. Then I'm going to move on to the 1950s. With an album from Sun Records, or 45 from Sun, Carl Perkins, Your True Love. The late Carl Perkins on the legendary Sun Records, backed with Matchbox. Moving into the 60s, and the reason I chose this particular 45 from the 60s is it's the Woodstock announcements. Woodstock, a very historical, and this is on green vinyl, historical concert. Everybody knows Woodstock. And this was from Randy Weaver. Sent me this. I know you can't pick up the writing in this video, but it's all the announcements. Also from the 1960s, Dion. And the reason I picked this one is, you know, we just had Martin Luther King Day, and this is Abraham, Martin, and John. Beautiful song by Dion. 60s were a very mixed up time, man. A lot of stuff going on, and that talks about the tragic assassination of Martin Luther King and the Kennedys. Also from the 60s, this is a box set, the Fillmore Final Days. The Fillmore closed on July 4th, 1971. And I don't know if you can make out the songs or the bands on here, but they have Santana, The Grateful Dead, Hot Tuna, Quick Service, Messenger Service, It's a Beautiful Day, Boz Scaggs, Tower of Power, Elvin Bishop, and this is in really, really bad shape, but I got it for nothing almost. Comes with a booklet, and like I said, it's in bad shape, but it's really cool to have the final days of the Fillmore. produced by the legendary Bill Graham, who lost his life, I want to say, in a helicopter accident in the early 90s, if not 1990. And sticking with the 60s, this is David Peel and the Lower East Side, and I picked that one simply because of the whole revolutionary thing, the theme on the album cover. David Peel, kind of a psych thing. And speaking of a Cold War era, the Soviet Army Chorus Band. And I wasn't speaking of the Cold War era, but this is definitely historical. Victory at Sea. In fact, Mike has shown these in his videos. I've seen them, and I've got 3 of them. Volume 2, Volume 1, and this one, Victory at Sea. And since I showed you the 78s and the 45, show you a sealed 8-track from Aerosmith. It's not really historical, but since I was showing 78s and 45s, this is a bygone format 8-track. Of course, we had the cassettes. This is again a sealed copy, old new stock of the lovely Heather Miles. Another format, part of history, the old reel-to-reel tapes is stuff that we listen to, that we jam to. Anyway, this is a contest entry from Mike, Jam on Vinyl. It's all based on history, and there was a bonus question. Show an album in mono. And I picked this one. I've shown this before. It is a mono copy of everything but the Kitchen Sink by the band Kitchen Sink. Mike, congratulations on all your subs. Great contest. Cold War era. 60s psych pop with the whole revolutionary thing. The Fillmore's Last Days, Dion, and of course the 78s. So, Mike, thank you very much for the poster. Me and Mike also did a really cool trade recently, and I'm going to do a video on what we traded because I got a hell of a deal on that trade. Jam on Vinyl, great channel. I'm sure you know it. If you don't, check it out. Mike, Jam on Vinyl, thank you very much. Congratulations on your subs. You deserve every one of them, my friend. And I dig this so much, man. A sealed copy of Aerosmith. So, anyway, guys, I'm rambling now. Thank you very much. Peace.